gentleman that's been around the Valley. He is a guru in his own right in working with kids and working with colleges. Coach Lou Perrone. Coach Perrone runs a service called My Recruits. Coach Perrone, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's it going?
Man, we are off and running. This is going to be quite a week. So how's it going with you?
Awesome. Excited for Thursday night football.
I am too. Yes, sir.
You have put together quite a production team, and just really excited because there's so many media entities out there, but just what you're doing with the Varsity Sports Show, just really you stand apart from the rest of these guys. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
Checks in the mail, Coach. Thanks so much for that. I'm going to record you saying that. I'm going to play it for my wife. So anyway, thanks so much for that. But we are doing something pretty unique at halftime of each game. What are we doing?
Yeah, there's there's so much information out there that some of these listeners and some of the families and young men really need. So every week during halftime, we're going to, give them some free advice, just a recruiting tip of the day, but also we're going to do a brief rundown on some of the top athletes out there in the state, giving the opportunity. I mean, the Varsity Sports Show is giving us an opportunity to give a little extra exposure to different players out there. So, I mean, we're excited to be a part of it. The players are excited. And, I've talked to some of the college coaches that are going to be tuning in and listening to the game, and they're going to be excited. So it's going to be an awesome all-around experience.
It will be. So it's going to be a segment you and I are going to be doing at halftime of every Thursday night game. We're calling it the I don't know what order we want to put it in.
Do we have a name for it?
Well, we do, but we haven't quite determined what order it's going to be in. I guess it depends on who's saying it. If I'm saying it, we're going to call it the Varsity Sports Show, My Recruits Thursday night tip of the week. But if you're saying it, it's reversed. It's the My Recruits Varsity Sports Show tip.
Whatever we want to call it is okay as long as we get it out there.
Yes, there you go. So and like you said, I'm going to pick your brain and I'll say, hey, Coach, what's going on? What do families need to watch out for? That what do they need to do? And tell us about this week's spotlight athletes and they're young people that you're working with that really are making an impact out there, that are great students, great athletes, great people, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to have a countdown to top guys each week, and I don't know. It's anything and everything. A lot of it's unscripted, I think, too, isn't it?
Well, it's always better to be unscripted. I mean, 90% of what I do is unscripted because I'm big on talking from the heart and being very honest. Even in my recruiting process with my families, it's just, hey, this is what it is. 2 + 2 = 4, no matter how you lay it out on paper. And, it's the opportunities that these young men need to get out there and talk. I just on the phone with a young man who we're going to talk about a little bit about this week, who's a quarterback at a very small school. Nobody knows about him, but he's a special player and he's going to play college football. So I think we're going to talk about some of the quarterbacks around the Valley at halftime this week and give a recruiting tip, and it's going to be fun. And Borgate and Santan are two very well coached teams, and it's just all around. It's just going to be an awesome experience. You're providing a lot of great opportunities, and we're thankful for it.
So that's Coach Perrone from My Recruits kicking off, helping to be a part of this Thursday night football. You got to subscribe through NFHS to catch the game, and all the games. It will be 12 weeks of games. Coach Perrone, thank you so much for joining us, and looking forward to working with you and kicking off our first halftime segment this Thursday night.
Absolutely, guys. Don't miss it. Thursday night. Get subscribed, NFHS. We're excited to be there. Vince, thank you so much.
All right. Okay, joining us on the line now, ShowbossAV is a company that's going to be providing these video boards at each of the Thursday night games with graphics, and we're taking this thing to another level. And the CEO of Showboss is a guy who's been around the Valley. He was actually the lead singer of a band called the Funk Junkies, DJ Soulman, Joe Valiente. DJ, you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here, buddy. How you doing?
Yes. Man, we are so excited. We're taking this thing to another level. Tell us what you're going to be doing at the games on Thursday nights.
First of all, I really appreciate the high praises on the official title of CEO. I really that could have a lot of different.
Yeah. Or is your wife
meanings.
the CEO? Yeah.
No, she is the CFO. That's what if I got that correct, the Chief Financial Officer, that would be her.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
right on, man. Well, we're ready to rock, man. We're super excited to be part of this thing, and like you said, we're bringing out some mobile like jumbotrons, some smaller versions of it, but it'll be really cool because we can have high definition color graphics, and
wow,
we did that like we did on the championship game last year together, where we hung out. We're bringing that every week to your game, so we're excited to be part of it, Vince. Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, it is. Yeah, if you guys aren't watching at home, you definitely have to be at these locations, because every week you're bringing out a big board and a lot of graphics, and it is just going to take this thing to a whole nother level. And that's ShowbossAV and DJ Soulman, Joe Valiente. Joe, how can people get a hold of you?
Well, you know what? They can hit us up at ShowbossAV, as in audiovisual, ShowbossAV.com. And they can, just my links and everything are up there. We're a family business, but like you said, we've been around the Valley here for 30 years doing entertainment and shows, and every part of if it's music, we're messing with it. You know what I mean? So we're just happy to be, like I said, we're just happy to be involved. And if they come out to the gigs, we'll always have a guy on site, and we do everything from digital signage to scoreboards to. If you got a restaurant or a nightclub and you need menus, or you want to do some of these new Vegas style sports walls. We if you go to Old Town, we do a lot of that stuff. So we're around. We're easy to find.
Awesome. Okay, DJ Soulman, Joe Valiente, us AV, and taking this Thursday night football to a different level. Thank you, sir, and we'll see you Thursday.
I'll see you Thursday, man. We're excited. Have a great day, okay, you guys? Thanks, man.
Thank you. Okay, so when we come back from the break, we are going to be joined by once again, by Bob Jenkins, who's still sitting here right next to me. We're going to talk a little about the foundation, and also joined by a local fitness trainer named Rome, who is going to talk a little bit about with young people, and that is coming up after the break here, 3/4 of the way past into the show here on the Varsity Sports Show. Folks, thanks again for joining us live from the Carefree Veterans Memorial at Desert Gardens. Go Varsity. We'll be right back.